Hi, this is Richard Wheeler, and this is Richard Wheeler Works. It's a show where I work. You may be catching this stream. I doubt it. I'm mostly streaming so I can just record this and work from my phone. So I can look at Instagram because it has been at least 3 months since I've looked at Instagram, maybe more, and looked at the crazy, weird world of military Instagram propaganda that I look at for the If I Could See What You See project. So, let's take a look, shall we? Okay. HAC London, Honorable Artillery Company, a specialized now performing in a surveillance target acquisition role along with 473 battery, and then they have a couple other squads. They're just a really great podcast, the Unconventional Soldier podcast, talking about HAC London. So that's cool. But His Royal Highness Prince Michael of Kent, honorary colonel of the HAC. Well. Doesn't really tell us much. That's a picture of that rifle, I bet. Okay. People getting their green beret. Doesn't tell us much. Belgian Army. Nope. 5th Royal Artillery. This is Brigadier Kirsty Young, as she nicely is a GOC's coin. I don't know what that means. Let's see here. 17th Panzer Infantry Battalion, GFP. Dutch GFPI. I can't remember what that is now. It's like a reconnaissance unit. Israeli Army training. Censure quotidienne. Ils étaient 1038 compagnons de la Libération. Nous rendons hommage aujourd'hui à Hubert Germain. Whoa. Huh. Well, not important for this project, but I didn't know one of the last surviving resistance fighters in France. Okay. Corps Commando Troop. Wow, telling us a lot in that image. Okay. Swiss Army. Is that? Oh, how do you do this? I still don't know how you do this kind of like. Anyway, doesn't matter. You can look it up. Commander of the 5th. Ooh. Honestly, this is ridiculous. So stereotypical. I mean, this is just like a paint by numbers special operations video. So bad. Okay. Cool. Yeah, fast roping. Neat. Okay. Belgian Army. So remember, what are we doing here? Why are we scrolling? Are we doom scrolling? Maybe. It's 10:30 at night where I am. But what we're really doing here is we're trying to find open source imagery that can tell us something about intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, specifically the kind of like close target reconnaissance, deep penetration, long duration, stuff that specialized recce units do, because surveillance and recce units, because that's, I think, how you get a point of view into the really the mindset of intelligence, you know. So as I think we found in the first season of Richard Wheeler Works, Instagram is hard for this, because there's just not a lot. It's like Instagram, by its nature, it's all just like, look at this, isn't this cool, right? You know, like, what's this? Here is a guy shooting a gun out of a helicopter. That's cool. Does it really tell us about how to do any of that? I mean, you know, like, no. It's hard to say what we can learn from that imagery. This is even worse, right? Bunch of people standing around looking at a helicopter. Couple guys rappelling out of a helicopter. Doesn't tell you much, you know. Tells you that the GIGN does some of those things, right? The Groupe d'Intervention Gendarmerie Nationale, right? Which is like a French police special operations unit. Carrying water jugs. This is a cool picture. I won't deny that. Doesn't tell you much. Bundesheer online. Well, that's interesting that the Austrians have, you know, paratrooper units. Oh, seit 16 Jahren bildet das Jagdkommando Fallschirmspringer für das Bundesheer aus. Gestern haben wir dieses Jubiläum gefeiert. 120 Fallschirmspringer wurden am Himmel überfallen. This is just me barely pronouncing German correctly. Okay, people getting smoked. Premier Régiment Parachutiste Infanterie Marine d'Armée. They drive motorcycles. Cool. They're in Africa. Yeah, you know, it's amazing how many people in France don't know or don't care that their army is, you know, still doing counterterrorism operations in Africa. French army is telling you all about it in their Instagram. But it's interesting how everybody is using this pattern now. It's camouflage pattern, I mean. Everything's suppressed now, too. Silenced for... now that's interesting. This isn't suppressed, but they have some kind of... I wonder if that's the blank firing adapter? What is that? I'm looking at that gold thing on the end. Yeah, and then the magazine is yellow. It must be some kind of like marker that it's... No, it's probably a simunitions kit. Guessing. These are all guesses. See, this is more typical French. Maybe this is pour d'outre-mer, or they get... Maybe this is... I think the first RPIMA is a special operations unit. Non-officiel. Okay. Kios gagne. Yeah, they're a special operations unit. That's the Who Dares Wins in French. Okay. Shooting a big gun. Boring. NATO's in Lithuania. countering the Russian menace or something. Okay. So, I mean, this could be used. It isn't, right? Because it says Second Lieutenant William Davidson, a student at the basic school at MCP Quantico, provides a security. And it describes field exercise, too. But, like, the basic school is just like a basic officer training. There's nothing really going on there. What? These guys have surgical green now, too? All right. Sorry, different project. Oh man, this is ridiculous. Okay, Bundeswehr Karriere, Bundeswehr recruiting dog handlers. This looks like an updated Flecktarn. I can't tell. That's the German camo family. Notice also suppressed. Heute folgt Teil 2 unserer Bildergalerie, Photogalerie zu den Hunden des KSK. KSK, yeah, so it's suppressed because it's a Special Operations Unit. 5th Royal Artillery, Air Force Special Tactics. This is EOD. No, I don't want to say that, sorry. I'm not so interested in EOD. I don't know. I mean, there's a searching part of it that I find interesting. Not interested in mortars.
S'engager.fr, vous êtes prêts? C'est parti.
C'est parti. French paratroopers behind the scenes filming. This is boring. I mean, it's not boring, but it's boring for ERRHP. Okay. Not seeing a lot. Equipment, you see a lot. You see equipment, you see ceremonies. You see pictures of people holding guns. Wow, why are these guys still using FAMAS? I guess it's still there. Bundeswehr Karriere. Commando Spezialkräfte. More dogs. Canine English. Oh my God! There's just as much toxic positivity on military Instagram as there is on Instagram in general. It's just, God, who do they get to be the social media managers for this stuff? Colonne d'assaut de GIGN lors d'une démonstration sur Paris. Is this unofficial? Can't tell. I mean, you could imagine. You could imagine a a project where you take all these images like this. Okay, so these are guys, gals, who are, stacked up, and they're entering a building. You could imagine just finding hundreds, thousands of these, and basically making a flip book out of it, and doing it as groups and doing it as individuals, right? Like, okay, so this person in the stack, what do they do at a corner? What do they do on a staircase? What do they do? And, I mean, you could potentially figure it out because there's so much of it, and there's certainly video of it too, so you could, put those things together and figure out quite a bit potentially. That's a thing you might be able to do here, but or this, right? Like, this is some more parachute training. Okay, you could build this, right? You can buy that clip. You can, you could figure a lot of this out. How to make a training setup, I mean, it would be interesting to just sort of do everything but, the jump, and then just show up and do the static line jump. Like, how possible is that? That sounds like an art residency. I don't know if they'd let you do it. All right, well, we're about 15 minutes in. I'm not seeing a lot. It's so frustrating because it's like I can't tell. Well, I mean, I guess it'll tell me when I get to the end, but I mean, it could be a long time, some months. See translation. This is training using a caving ladder. Looks like they're in a football stadium. Canadienne. Same photographer, different setup, right? Because they're all using opérateur du SSI. Oh, it's not a FAMAS. Well, there's a FAMAS in the background. This is a... God, they use so many different weapons in France. Like, they do not care. Like, individual operators can do... Okay. Glad we got that. Armée française. Il y a 30 ans d'aguës, les armées se professionnalisent. Dorénavant, à l'exception de la Bosnie jusqu'en 1995, seuls des soldats professionnels participeront aux opérations. Okay. All volunteer force. Marine National. Parachute. Figs. Marines. Bundeswehr. Okay. Oh, man. Jeez. This is all... We've seen this 3 times, right? Because they're all these multi-language IDF sites. Subscribe to all of them, like I subscribe to the English and the French Canadian sites. 50. Well, well, well. Okay. Let's look at some videos. Okay. This is a fan site, isn't it? Yeah, right. I was like, does the special boat service have a... but everybody does. I mean, it doesn't... Okay. This is from that same... Yeah, 173rd. That was... Cool, okay. Museum Hersal. Yeah, that's a surveillance unit. I mean, one thing I guess I've learned recently is how much a lot of these units now are using quads for mobility, especially these little personal ones. Doesn't tell you anything about... You know, mobility is a part of all intelligence. You're getting in position. That's mobility, right? But a lot of things are about mobility. Yeah, here's that same... Right, so another piece of the whole airborne puzzle you could put together. Man, maybe a project just to do it. Just do something. Okay, wait a second. Bilden våra gardesamvertorn ik milip met de snipers. Cover in het leger. Okay. Oh, we got some sniper stuff here. Diese Mentix bestaat uit voor onder conceptual mental physics final run. Okay, I mean, does this... So this is a kind of thing where I don't know how to save it, so I'm just gonna... I mean, I don't know if they... The bow and arrow is pretty cool. Alright. Low power mode. What's going on here? I thought I was... Oh, I haven't been powering. Okay. I don't want... Okay. Oh, wait a second. Did I already... Man, they're all over the dogs. Glad they got this hobo. And what is she doing here? Okay. Troupe de marine. Okay. Danish. This is a. Black Tigers. Oh my god, that's. Ooh. Commander Robert. Okay. What is that? Is that a... I was looking at like that equipment he had on. Was it like a camera or something? Toot. Okay. It's an eagle. Okay, there we go. Here we go. See that? French Army has a TikTok channel. Okay, now I gotta get on TikTok. It happened. Oh my god. Add that into the mix. That'll be the next one, folks. I'll be on TikTok figuring out what's going on. Cérémonie des couleurs de vendredi matin. Cérémonie des couleurs de vendredi matin. They're just going to say it over and over again. Do you know many people have their own specialties? Oh my god, this is so boring. Whew. Okay, how are we doing? Well, I think we gotta wrap this up is how we're doing, because this is just like... Un état-major interarmé est un centre opérationnel interarmé. Oh, by 3. Okay. Oh, almost there. So let's... That was it. We made it. And there was almost nothing. Well, let's hope that next time when we go to TikTok, we have better results on the next episode of Richard Wheeler Works.